chicas. Hello. Alright, it is Friday, but we're gonna be changing things up. So I feel like, I don't know if anybody else ever feels this way, but I feel like sometimes when you're in between blessings, a season sometimes just is not hitting as good as it needs to do. And right now, summer is just not really hitting for me and I need some comfort. So we're just gonna go to my comfort season, which is fall. I would have done Christmas, but I already do like Christmas in July for Hallmark movies, and I pretty much care about Christmas all the time. So I just feel like I just need that vibe of like rainy fall day. I don't think it's supposed to rain today, but we're gonna try our best to kind of get the fall vibes going. So spend a fall Friday with me, even though it's not really fall. So let's go. Happy fall, you got happy fall. You'll be good to go, good to go. Destiny says you gotta get ready to hit it. Don't you ever talk to you. Show that they make me brush it up, oh yeah. If you feel me, push it fast high. That's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl, that's my girl. Alright, so time to get dressed. My office is pretty cold anyway, so I usually end up, for the past couple of like days or weeks, I've been able to like still wear sweaters to the office and things like that. So, but we're gonna take it a step further. I usually almost never wear, we can sometimes be pretty casual around our office, so I'm thinking in all honesty to do like Uggs, because it's pretty cold in my office. I even have like a heated blanket in my office, and almost everybody has a heater in their office. So I'm thinking like me wearing Uggs is not that big of a deal. So I think we're gonna do these gray work pants and a gray sweater, but we'll see how it turns out. Alright, I didn't like the original like gray pant, so went with black jeans. Tell me if you hate it. By the time you guys see this, I mean, it'll be a little too late. I probably don't already wore it, but yeah. Shiny. Guys, I've been going back to the basics of putting blue magic on my hair, and your girl feels actually pretty good. I didn't actually think that I would care for it, because I don't know if it actually has to do with the fact that I stopped using my Revlon, like, you know, hair or whatever the case may be is, because I saw a TikTok that was like, oh, like the reason why her hair was thinning was because she was using like the Revlon like brush blow dryer thing. And I was like, oh shoot. I was like, I wonder if that's like why I think that my hair feels like thinner, or if it's like, you know, just simply maybe because like I had a relaxer and like, you know, that's just how my hair sheds or whatever the case may be is. But in all honesty, I don't know if it's because of that or if it's necessarily because I like stopped the Revlon, or if it's both, but I've actually been feeling pretty good about my hair. I will say, like, obviously my hair is like, looks a little bit thicker simply because it's not like flat ironed. This is literally just me blowing my hair out. I want to do like a little curly afro for today. And usually I would have just like put my hair in braids for the night before, but I didn't do that last night, so now I have no choice but to do a little wand curling for the day to get all the things together. I might honestly just do like a little video montage with like some fall music in the background, so that way you guys don't have to hear me talking. We can just vibe out in the fall. Let me know what you guys' favorite season is. Personally, my favorite season is fall, Christmas time, because me and a pumpkin spice latte, me and a hot chocolate, me and all the Christmas music, like, we're two peas in a pod, babes. So let's get into the fall montage, honestly. that jewelry and everything is on, we're gonna make some breakfast. I made the best pumpkin spice pancake yesterday, and so we're gonna try and do that again. This will pan. Pancake mix. Some pumpkin pie spice. Alright, back. The camera was about to die, so I decided to charge it. The pancake is officially on the stove, and we're about to take a shot of the power of green juice, and then I have some leftover smoothie, which was like bananas, dipped strawberries, peanut butter, and cinnamon, which was so good. You guys should really try it. If you're not good about making vegetables or getting your greens in during mealtime, like I'm not, then the Power of Green Juice from Trader Joe's is so good because it has fruits and veggies in it. And so it has fruits and veggies in it, so it's pretty good about, you know, just getting your greens in if you don't typically are able to get your greens in during like mealtime, or you don't get as many greens as you would like during mealtime, because we honestly rarely ever make vegetables with our meals like every single day. It's usually maybe once a week or so, once or twice a week. So I'm trying to get more greens in, and that's like a perfect way. You just take, you either just drink a glass per day, or like we do, I just take like a shot of green juice every single day, and then that way you're still getting greens and things like that in. All right, we're finally off of work. Yay to Friday. And I definitely need a little pick-me-up for this little Friday. I'm not like sad, but I'm not like overly happy. I feel like I'm like in a weird neutral spot. So I'm super excited. I've been putting off reading this one book. I started it a couple of days ago, but I haven't really been able to like pick it back up and like really deep dive into reading it. So I'm really hoping to do that this weekend. And then my husband just asked me, he's on the way back home, but my husband just asked me to make a smoothie that we ended up making yesterday. So we're gonna go in, do that, get some comfy clothes, read a little book, say hello to my little hubby, and then yeah, I think we're really just gonna chill. We don't really have anything planned. I know tomorrow there's like a Juneteenth like food truck situation, so we might go to do that. I will say, crazy enough, I do think I'm gonna take a social media ban. At least like a social media ban in the sense of like scrolling on TikTok and on Instagram. Well, actually, I would say Instagram's not that bad because I don't ever really like scroll on my like explore page very often. I usually just check like with the creators that I follow up there, but I think I'm really gonna try to not do TikTok at all this weekend, just because I feel like in this like weird season of life that we're in with the state of the world and the economy and things like that, I just really feel like I've been stuck in this very weird thing of like being okay with like where God has me, what's happening in life, you know, things that I wish were different, but like, you know, trying to be patient, trying to trust God's timing. And I think, and then I end up like scrolling on social media and seeing something, and then I feel like end up being like re-sad and re-upset. Not necessarily upset, but kind of rethinking about life and thinking about, dang, like, we have this due, or we have that, or like, how are we gonna do this, or oh, like, I need to think about yada, or not even thinking about it, but thinking about like, oh, like, where I am, where I wish I was at as like, you know, a 23-year-old woman, where I wish I was like, you know, where we were at, or whatever the case may be. I guess just really the vibe that I feel like is for myself in this new like
adulthood era, especially after college, when, you know, as college, like, of course you were yourself and you had your own personality, obviously, but you had a very, you know, big set of things to do or things that you were known for. And now that not necessarily always being the case here, which I'm still known for things, obviously, but I just feel like I really want to just, like, take the time to, like, really reset and really stick to not letting outside things and being, like, over consuming in the world, which I feel like has really been a big thing, especially if you're a teenager, a young adult, a regular adult. Even some people, like, they're in their 30s and 40s, have really been feeling ever since social media and scrolling on TikTok and seeing other people's lives and daily routines and things like that. And so I think I just really want to take, like, a step back to make sure that I'm not constantly consuming something that I know for a fact will end up resulting in discontentment and not being as, like, satisfied with how life and how things are. So come in the house with me. We're still gonna continue our little fall vibes. We're gonna put on a little candle, read our book, get comfy and cozy. And actually the smoothie that we created yesterday has cinnamon in it, so it kind of fits in the fall vibe. So let's go. My husband's home. Hi, baby. Smoothie time. What do you want for dinner? I already got cinnamon tea.
You want regular cinnamon tea?
I did get. Oh, I got pumpkin pie spice actually. Thank you. My bad. I thought I grabbed the cinnamon.
Where's the cinnamon shaker?
I grabbed it already.
Right here, regular cinnamon.
Thank you. Alright, we are officially snuggled up with this, and my book that I'm reading is called A World of Curiosities. Let me know if you've read it before, or if you want, like, a book recommendation on what this is about. It's a really good mystery book. I've only started the first few pages. And Chris wants to let you know that he's reading, what is that? The Ballad of Black Tom.
The Ballad of Black Tom.
Yes,
he Lovecraftian black book.
Yes, he highly recommends. But we're gonna sit here, we're gonna read, and have a good weekend.
Show me how you
Bye.